Okay, and you guys should go onto my eChalk page under 5th period math warble. You guys all know that. Click on the purple banner that says Classworks underneath relationships between angles, where it says click here to explore different types of relationships between angles within a triangle. Click here. This is a pretty cool interactive website that I found that's going to allow you guys to just kind of play around with how the angles change when you're looking at different types of angles. I want you guys to play around with this a little bit, and I'll walk you through which angles I want you to look at, and I'll walk you through where on the website you should be going, because there's a lot of information on here that you're going to see that isn't important to you right now. So what I want to be able to have you guys understand are mainly the 5 types of angles: right triangle, isosceles triangle, scalene triangle, obtuse triangle, and an acute triangle. So there is a spot on the website, if you drag all the way down, and I'll show you that in a minute, where you can click on each types of those angles so that you can play around with them and you can see the relationships between the different types of angles. My recommendation when you get to this to click on full screen. So you guys should be on the website right now. It has you on right triangle. So if you don't have right triangle up there right now, scroll all the way down and you're going to notice a blue text that says triangle types, and then right triangle is going to be the first one there. So click on that, please. And then you can go to full screen. Full screen is going to allow you to see it on the full screen so that you don't have to see me talking and have you play with it at the same time. So full screen would be one option for you guys, and also it won't have any of those distracting words around so that you guys can only look at the triangle type. When you are doing this, you could put your hand, you could put the mouse over each vertex, and the vertex would be the corner of the triangle, and it'll turn into a hand. That way you can make the sizes of each end change. And if you're noticing on the right triangle, you're going to notice the 2 angles on the adjacent sides of the right triangle change, but the right angle of 90 degrees always stays the same. Let's look at the text on the very top. Drag the orange dots on each vertex to reshape the triangle. Notice it always remains a right triangle because the angle ABC is always 90 degrees. And something we didn't do last week, I was showing you guys a lot of angles, but we didn't have letters associated with each vertex or corner of the triangle. So if you look at ABC, angle ABC, the B vertex is going to be the angle that you're looking at. So that's going to be your 90-degree angle. That's something I want you guys to pay attention to as we move along in this unit. So we'll be working on that a little bit more on Thursday, Wednesday, and Friday as well. So you guys should go down. You can play around with the right triangle a little bit. You can see how the sides change, and you can see how the lengths of each side change, and you can see how the angle measurements change of angle BAC and angle BCA, but angle ABC always stays the same. There's one term I want you to look at really quick here. If you look underneath attributes, you're going to notice the term hypotenuse. The definition of that is the side opposite to the right triangle. This will always be the longest side of the right triangle. Something you guys need to know, something that might not be important in this next activity in your IXL homework, but it's something that you guys should pay attention to. Alright, we've looked at right triangle. I want you to scroll down to that same area where it says triangle types. And the triangle types I want you to look at for this activity, and you can play around with it a little bit each time, are isosceles triangle, scalene triangle, obtuse triangle, an acute triangle. So those are the 5 triangle types that I want you to look at for this activity. And if you slide all the way down to the bottom, you're going to hit a triangle type quiz. This is just practice for you again before you guys get into your IXL homework. Alright, so maybe once or twice, why don't you guys look at the triangle type quiz, and it's going to give you the type of triangle with the length of each side. It's going to give you guys kind of an idea of whether or not it's a right triangle, and I want you guys to just guess and check your answers on that triangle type quiz before we start our IXL homework. Alright, and you can go back to the home button and then go back to your triangle types. Alright, and you guys may begin to play with that a little bit. Do the triangle type quiz at the very end. Remember, you want to look at right triangles, scalene triangles, isosceles triangles, obtuse triangles, and acute triangles. And then when you're finished with that, go on to my eChalk page again, and you're going to notice your homework for tonight. You can go on IXL and go to 8th grade skills, and you're going to select Q4. And then you can attempt 30 problems with 80% accuracy. These are multiple choice problems. It'll be the same thing as what you guys were just doing. It's going to show you a type of triangle, and you're going to say which triangle it is on there. When you finish, do a screenshot of your screen, and I want to see that you've attempted at least 30 problems, you've gotten near or to 80% accuracy. Take the screenshot of that by clicking Command-Shift-3, and then you're going to have that picture or screenshot show right up on your desktop. When you guys do that, there's a Submit button on my homework strip that's yellow under IXL Q.4. Go ahead and drop that picture into my Dropbox, and then I'll be checking that sometime Tuesday night to make sure that you guys did your homework for credit. Alright, thanks a lot and good luck. Remember, I'll be on email, so you guys can email me any questions that you have or if you're struggling with anything. Alright, thank you very much.